So welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today I'm going to be explaining to you guys how you can find all 150 Digletts in the Isle of Armor. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a 100% completion guide, but I will give you a lot of tips and tricks on how to find them because there are ways that are, you know, fairly easy to find them. They're still pretty difficult to find because, I mean, they could be, you know, hidden in like grass patches, for example. But for the most part, you know, they could be around the edges of maps and stuff. It could be around trees like this, around rocks. Sometimes it'll be in like these flower patches. Once in a while, you'll find one that's like in the middle of an area, but usually they'll be maybe like between like these two rocks, for example. Sometimes they'll be like dead smack in the middle of an area, but we'll get into that in a little bit. I'll show you guys a couple examples of, you know, how to catch them and where I found a couple of them. And then in the second half of this video, we're going to cover more of the rewards you get. Because you get a bunch of different Alolan Pokemon. I'll show you guys every single one. We'll go, you know, to this guy over here and get all of our Pokemon. And I'll show you guys what the final reward is for all 150. So if you enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, guys, new. And let's jump into this. Alright, so at this point of the video, I just wanted to show you guys a couple examples of where you could find these Digletts in the world. So right here, you can see I found one right here. So oftentimes will be, oh, hold on here. I gotta aim at it right. Oftentimes will be around like these rocks. They'll be along the edges of walls. Very rarely will you find them in like the middle of the area. Like you could technically find them in the middle of a field like this. Most of the time, they're gonna be around trees. They're gonna be like, let's say along the edge of this wall. I could find some. I actually don't know where any of these ones are in this area. I'm just searching for them. Again, the whole point of this video is not necessarily to do a 100% walkthrough. See, there's one here. It's just to show you guys a real-time example of me finding some for the very first time on my own using these strategies. I had already not captured, but found, I think, like half of them by the time I thought of doing a video. That said, it's not too difficult to find. Like you've seen, so this one's sort of in the middle, but it's kind of close to the rock. So most of the time, you're going to find them in those kind of areas. And the cool thing is, whatever area you're in, as you guys can see, it'll say, okay, you need to find 4 more in this area. So I know that in this specific area that I'm in, there's at least 4 more Digletts, right? So I know that if I search around, there you go, I can spot one over here. There's another one, so I'm going to have 3 more to go. So if you apply this concept to every single area, you shouldn't have too much difficulty. Now, there were some times where I had a little bit of difficulty finding some Digletts, unfortunately. But for the most part, using this method, just searching, like I said, around rocks and around trees especially, you'll find some. But again, you look around the crevices of all the rocks, along the walls, and eventually you'll find every single one in each location and inch your way closer to that 150 mark. Okay, so here is one example of a Diglett spawning inside one of these bushes, which was very rare. So like I said, for the most part, you just look in like these little corners, these crevices along the edges of things, around trees, different things like that. And when you've exhausted all of those options, oh, like within flower beds too, they can be like right in here, for example. Once you've exhausted all of those options, and you're pretty sure that you've checked all the crevices and cracks and around every single, you know, rock, around every single tree and all that good stuff. Once you've exhausted all those options, then start looking in places like, you know, maybe inside some of those bushes, like inside one of these bushes. Pay attention to those because they can be inside of those. The other thing is in pot bottom desert or whatever it was called. I can't remember what it was called. Anyways, we were just there a second ago. There were some like on the dead smack center of the hill that I didn't capture gameplay for, unfortunately. So they can be there as well. So like I said, they can be kind of like in these open spaces, but most of the time they're not. Most of the time they're around crevices and creases and stuff. But like I said, if you've exhausted every other option, then definitely you know, check those open areas next, and you know, inside those bushes. All right, my friends, I am about to pick up number 150. I'm gonna see if anything happens specifically when you get the 150. I found all the ones in the focus forest. It doesn't say anything else, so we're just gonna go ahead and fast travel over back to him, and I'll show you guys exactly every single reward that we get for all 150 Digletts found in Isle of Armor. Alright, so before we jump into it, I already got a couple of the rewards, so I'm going to show you guys what they were real quick. So, of course, we have Alolan Meowth. So, these are all Alolan Pokemon that he actually gave us. I believe the other one was this Slowpoke. I can't remember correctly. I think that was the next one. Then he gave me an Alolan Vulpix, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. If you guys aren't, familiar with these versions of these Pokemon, I love these versions, like all the Alolan stuff with their ice, and like Vulpix is white. For example, it's so nice. It's so nice. So that's Sandshrew. That was my next one, Alolan Sandshrew. Now we're gonna find out, excuse me, what the other ones are. I actually have not. I don't know what they are. I'm doing this for the first time. So we hit we hit 40 Pokemon. So this is what you're gonna get for returning 40. Oh, I got Raichu. Okay. So we got an Alolan Raichu. That's really, really cool. All right, so we have to talk to him for every single 10 that you get. So this is gonna be 50. The Pokemon he's gonna give me is ooh, an Alolan Marowak, however you pronounce it. These are really cool. I love these. When I played Pokemon Sun, I absolutely loved all of these. Oh wait, is it every 5? Wait, no, it went from 50 to 75. Okay, so the next reward after 50 is 75. So, okay. Ah, look at that. So cool. The Alolan versions are so cool, man. I love them so much. If you find 100 Diglett. Okay, so I did find 100. So it goes from 50. So it goes every 10, and then once it gets to 50, it goes to 75, and then 100. So, ooh, a Litten? No way, dude. Oh my goodness. I am so happy, dude. Litten. Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Yeah, cool. Dude, I love Litten. That was my... Oh, if you find 151? Wait, 151. 151? Do we have 151? I thought it was 150. And including the one that just came back, the number of Diglett that have come back is all 151. Okay, so I thought it was 150. So confused. Well, I guess it's 151. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, my Diglett have come back. Oh, I guess the very first one we find is the number, the 151? I don't know. I think this Diglett is saying that you're worthy of its respect because you found them all. Oh, wait, so am I going to get that Diglett? You want to go together with this trainer because you respect him? Okay. So our final reward is the Diglett that he has with him. I feel a bit sad, but... Aw, we're going to take his Diglett? Aw, that's so... Dude, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. I'm not going to lie. Diglett became your Pokemon. Okay. Well then, I'm going to send him to the box. I'm more excited about Litten, to be honest with you guys. So is that it? How's your Diglett? My Diglett and I are having a blast because I still have 150 of them. He's got 150 Digletts. But his main Diglett ended up coming to us. Well, that's pretty much it, my friends. That's all your rewards. That's everything that you get for all 150. Is it worth it? I mean, that's something you got to ask yourself. Because I think it's worth it because you get a bunch of amazing Alolan versions of, Pokemon, like Meowth. I think it was Slowpoke was the second one. I can't remember. I'm really drawing a blank. Excuse me. Then there was Vulpix. There was Sandshrew, Raichu, Marowak, Executor. Is that how you say it? Execute. I always forget how to pronounce it, man. I don't know why, but when I read it, I'm like, I can't remember. There was Litten, and then there was Diglett. So those are all, and they have amazing stats, by the way. They all have amazing stats. So you can see they're all like max. Oh, hold on. The Diglett is a max IV, so it's a 6 IV. The this one is what, a 2? Great stats. No, wait, a 3. It's a 3. Marowak is a 3 with great stats. Raichu is a 4. Sandshrew is also a 3. Vulpix is a 4. Great stats. The Slowpoke, if it was a Slowpoke, is a 3. And then the Meowth was a 3. So they all have really great stats, but of course you end it with a max IV Diglett, which is, really, really cool. Oh, Litten. I forgot to look at Litten. Hold on. What's our Litten have? So my Litten is a 3 IV. So, great stats. Pretty decent. So I'm happy. I'm happy with those rewards. It was a little tedious. Not as much as 900 Koroks in Breath of the Wild, even though it felt very reminiscent of that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys think it's worth it? If it's not worth it, then don't do it. If you think it is worth it, do it. let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. And if you want to check out all my other stuff, it's down linked in the description below, like Twitter, Discord. I have another YouTube channel where I do everything else that's not Nintendo gaming. So everything other gaming that's not Nintendo related, you can find over there. But otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys very soon in another one. Stay safe, stay well, and until then, friends, game on.